The greatest Call of Duty players in Europe have been duking it out for weeks, and it all comes down to this. My name's Graham Boyd, I'm Xbox Live's AC Bongos, and I'm here in Cologne, Germany for the European Finals of the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Championship. Now the teams that have qualified to be here this weekend are playing for a coveted spot at the Global Finals in Los Angeles, a shot at a $1 million prize pool, and the ultimate accolade, the chance to be crowned Call of Duty Global Champions. We are going to guide you through every step of the weekend, so brace yourself for some of the hottest Call of Duty action in Europe.
Hi, I'm Mark Lamy. I'm the studio head at Treyarch, and it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the wrap-up show for Call of Duty Black Ops 2 ESL European Championships from Cologne. At Treyarch, one of the key initiatives during the development of the game was to see just how far we could push the boundaries of Call of Duty and support the ever-growing esports community. Call of Duty's fast and furious, and at Treyarch, we believe the game should be just as fun to watch as it is to play. This approach has led to the implementation of dedicated esports features in the game, such as live streaming, codcasting, leagues, some of which you're going to be able to see and use here today. These new features, they truly deliver edge-of-the-seat and competitive experiences that only Call of Duty can offer. The players you'll see here today are all competing to come to the Call of Duty World Championships in LA from April 5th to April 7th, with their chance of winning their shot at $1 million in prize money. But don't think that you don't have a shot at competitive play. Some of the players here today, they're not professionals, and we've seen an awesome mix of casuals and pros that took part in the qualifications. And you can hone your competitive gameplay skills right inside Call of Duty Black Ops 2 League play. And that's where you'll be able to compete with players of similar skill level. So we hope you're enjoying the esports features in Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and please sit back and enjoy the European Final Wrap Show. From everyone here at Treyarch, thank you for all the support.
So here in Cologne we have teams from the UK, France, Italy, Germany, Spain, Benelux, the Nordics, and the rest of Europe. Now the first order of business this weekend was to find out which of the two teams from each region would book their tickets to the global final and qualify for a shot at the title of European Champions. Here's some highlights of all the action.
They are very, very happy indeed, as you can tell.
Very happy.
Well, you can never write out Enigma, man.
You most certainly cannot, I think. Just a mind-blowing game. We've been waiting for this all day.
Legends stay strong. Pain Gaming are going to be
our
third
wow, they are
team
happy
to qualify for LA.
They know they're going to LA. They are making an incredible amount of noise. And there we go. Millennium DDT, they are celebrating. They already know. 20 seconds left to go.
Two UK teams came to Cologne, but only one can go to Los Angeles. And that team is Farico Dragons. Congratulations, lads. How do you feel?
Oh, I'm buzzing. I've got such a bad headache as well, but I'm absolutely buzzing.
I'm not surprised. That was a pretty tense match, right? For a 2-0, that's about as close as it can get.
Yeah, it was really close, man. Well, I thought it was going to be as close as that, and it was. So it's a close game.
Talk me through that search and destroy, right? It went right down to the wire. How was that for you?
Too close. I literally thought we had choked it when it went 5-5, but just managed to win the 1v1.
The scores are up there now. You are going to Los Angeles. How do you rate your chances out there at the global finals?
I think it's a great opportunity. I'm not too sure how we'll do. Hopefully we'll come in with some money, but we're going to go there and do our best and hopefully do UK proud.
Would you like to see more tournaments of this type in Europe? You know, Call of Duty representing more things like this?
Yeah, definitely. I think it just gives everyone an extra bit of motivation to play, especially when you're sitting at home waiting for LAN to come around and there's not that many. And it just, I think some people lose a lot of motivation, because I know I do. But if you get tournaments like this to look forward to, it just gives you such a motivation boost.
We've seen some really close games today, some really good teams going into the European tournament tomorrow. Do you think this is a real boost for the European circuit in general?
Yeah, it's a major boost. I'm just hoping that this happens a lot more often. It's going to continue growing, and hopefully it gets even bigger.
Magic. All right, lads, that's it. You're off to Los Angeles, but there's still some business to take care of tomorrow. Congratulations, and thanks very much.
Thank you.
Intense competition there, and a huge congrats to all the teams who managed to book their spots in the European final and their tickets to LA for the global final. Now let's hear from the man who designed the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 multiplayer himself, design director David Vonderhaar.
Hi, I'm David Vonderhaar, studio design director at Treyarch. Esports is exploding globally, with professional teams traveling the globe, taking part in tournaments that are attracting more viewers than some of the largest mainstream sporting events, including the Champions League final. When we were designing the multiplayer aspects of the game, we made esports an absolute priority. We wanted to deliver both tools and in-game features that support this ever-growing competitive community. Let me tell you about some of the ways that these features allow you and your teams to play together better. So our first key innovation in Black Ops 2 is the ability to live stream your game direct to Twitch or YouTube. We have allowed a spectator to have control over the camera, choosing to figure out which teams or players to follow to give you the best viewing experience. Another great feature we have is called Listen In, and this allows a codcaster to have you, the viewing audience, follow along with the team and how they're working together. These features, with both live streaming and codcasting, allow us to deliver a world-class live sports experience. On top of the live streaming and codcasting features, we've implemented leagues. Not everyone is a pro player, and leagues truly allow players to compete at a similar skill level. League play uses skill-based matchmaking for players to take part in an organized, ladder-based league that happens entirely within the game. Many of the players attending the World Championship in LA in April have competed in Season 3 of leagues. This shows that you don't have to be on the pro circuit to get a shot at the big prizes that are on offer at the big tournaments. With all of these additional esports features, it really is an exciting time to be a Call of Duty player. We hope you like the new features, and again, thanks from the team at Treyarch. Enjoy the action right here at the European Finals in Cologne.
And I'm delighted to say that I'm joined here by Vaughn, who's flown all the way out to Cologne to be here with us this weekend. Now, I know you're a huge supporter of the European Call of Duty scene. Have you seen any teams, and how do you rate the performances of the teams this weekend?
I'm really impressed by all the caliber of play, some really pro-level teams here who have a really good chance at winning the Call of Duty Championship. Really impressed by this Verfügung team in particular. And
how important is it for you and the team at Treyarch to really support the esports and the Call of Duty scene, particularly in Europe?
Yeah, it's actually super important. It's the reason, in general, why we came out here personally is to make sure that we get to know some of these teams, these players, their coaches, how they think about the game, so we can use that, take it home, make the game better for everybody.
Well, Vaughn, great to see you again. I look forward to seeing you in LA for the global finals as well. Cheers now. So earlier on, I also got a chance to talk with the qualifying teams from France and from Germany. Okay, I'm here with the qualifying team from France. This is Millennium. Congratulations, guys. Now, you had a bit of a sticky start to your match yesterday. Talk me through that.
Yes, we choked the first map. Then we play better after, so it was cool. We won 2 maps in a row, so it qualified us.
So you did what you needed to do. You've got your tickets to LA. How do you rate your chances when you get out there with all the big teams out in the US?
There's a lot of big teams in the US, but if we play our game, you know, we can do something really big, and why not place top 1?
Great. Show them what you can do out in Hollywood. Everyone, this is your qualifying team from France, Millennium. Hey everybody, I am delighted to say that I am here with the European qualifiers for the Call of Duty Global Championships. It's KILLERFISH. Congratulations. Talk me through the match.
Yeah, it was a pretty hard match. They're a great team, however, but we managed to take off and just take the map for us. So step off, sorry, and just take the tickets home for us.
So next up for you is the global finals in Hollywood. How do you rate your chances over there?
I think our chances are pretty good actually, because I think what separates us the most from other EU teams is that our S&D gameplay is actually really strong, and we're obviously going to work on Hardpoint and CTF in the next 2 weeks. So yeah.
So Black Ops 2 introduced a bunch of new esports features, you know, live streaming, codcasting, league play. Do you think that's a good thing for esports?
Yeah, it's great. Like when you watch a game, you really have fun because all those new abilities there are just great for it. Because I enjoy also watching like top teams playing. It's just great.
And this is a phenomenal event here in Cologne this weekend. Would you like to see more tournaments of this type on the European scene?
Obviously, I mean, a tournament with a $1 million prize pool. I mean, what could you possibly ask more for?
So, well, congratulations, guys. All the best for Hollywood. I'll see you out there. I'll be cheering for you. Congratulations.
Cheers.
Now, the qualification for the global finals secured, the teams turned their attention to the European finals. There's a prize pot of $10,000 up for grabs, but more importantly, the winning team will arrive in Hollywood as champions of Europe. Let's take a look at the action from the clashes in the quarter and semi-finals.
There we go. KILLERFISH have knocked All-Stars out in the most ridiculous fashion.
Yeah.
Letting them hold on by the skin of their teeth.
Can Amaze make something happen? There's one. He's going to have to jump in. Unfortunately, can't do so. The Italians are screaming abuse across the table.
This is underdog day.
This is mind-blowing. I mean,
this is underdog day. As
can't.
Rapid have just taken that in sensational fashion.
Complete brilliance. It's not going to be Swanee, though. Can it be Colgan? No, it's not. Luke goes big. And Farico Dragons are going to take this map and advance down to the semi-finals.
Actually, just overall playing a little bit better than KILLERFISH.
He's running straight down the middle of the map. This is going to be close.
I don't think he's going to make this.
Two. He is.
Oh!
He's done it!
Yeah, man.
Millennium now have control. It's on board. We get target.
It's not going to happen.
It's going to go to Dragons.
3, 2, 1.
Going to be the
Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a winner.
The best game of Call of Duty Black Ops 2 we have ever seen.
Here in Cologne, we are surrounded by Europe's best Call of Duty players. And if you think you could take them on, we've got just the right man to help you out. He's one of the top-ranked players in the world, and he hosts a weekly show on Call of Duty Elite TV. Here's your masterclass to go from noob to vet.
Hi, my name is Jay Puryear from Treyarch Studios, and today we're going to be talking about how to make you better at competitive multiplayer. When you start playing competitive, make sure that you pick a team of players that you can play with. Remember, you're supposed to be having fun. And the last thing that you need is drama. Drama has no place when you're playing competitively. Now that you have a team of buddies that you like playing with, you need to practice. I can't emphasize enough that practices are the only way that your team is going to get better. Have a plan. I can't overemphasize this enough. The last thing that you need is have 4 players running around the map not knowing what they're doing. You need to know exactly what your teammate's going to be doing, where they're supposed to be. Are you supposed to defend? Are you returning a flag? All of that has to be set ahead of time before you begin the match. It's extremely important for everybody on the team to know how the maps work. What are the quickest routes to objective points? What's the safest route to return those flags? So it's imperative that everybody knows all the minor nuances of everything in that map. Not only do you need to know the maps, but you also need to know the game modes. You need to know all the ins and outs of hardpoint, kill confirmed, capture the flag. Each one of these has slightly different variations where you need to understand, when should I help capture the flag? Do I need to jump on hardpoint? Is the hardpoint going to move? All of those things are extremely important for you to be successful. Most teams that are successful will have assigned roles for everybody on the team. So you may be a great person who returns the flag, you know the map very well, you're going to be assigned that particular role. If you're going to be the one who's going to look at a particular point, let's say a hard point where you're going to look at a particular line of sight, you need to hold that down. Your team members are counting on it. The last thing that they need is somebody breaking through your side, thinking that you're going to be there to protect it. Be prepared. The League Play feature and the playlist have different game modes. So you may be great at hardpoint where it takes a particular loadout, but when it jumps to capture the flag, you might not be ready. So have those particular slots or those particular loadouts that make you successful in those modes already chosen ahead of time in your creative class slot. If you're doing all this practicing, you've been assigned particular roles, the last thing that we need is somebody to go off the game plan. Remember what the plan was in the beginning. Make sure you don't stray off course, so your teams know exactly where you're going to be so you can be successful. The ultimate goal when it comes to competitive gameplay is to win. I don't need players, and we don't want players thinking about their personal stats, their KD. Remember, it's about the team winning the match to move up on the ladders and be successful. And finally, communication. It is the most important tip that you should get out of all of these tips that I've given you. If you're not communicating with your team, if they don't know what's going on in the map, if they don't know that you've dropped the flag, the other team will be more successful than you. I hope you find these tips useful. Remember, if you want to be successful in competitive gameplay, pick a team of players that you enjoy being around. Make sure that you're practicing. Listen to your captain. Know what assignments you have. Stick to the plan and communicate. If you do all of this, I guarantee you, you'll win more matches.
It all comes down to this. This is the final of the Call of Duty European Championships. From Ireland, we have Epsilon, and from the UK, we have Verfügung Dragons. Let battle commence.
Who'd you put your money on? Both of them have done ridiculous things here this weekend. If you look at it, this game is pretty much all but over. And you know what? You cannot fault this Dragons lineup at all. With just their map control has really won them this game.
Massive Dragon celebrate, and that is what Dragons are all about. He's going to send the corner, finally gets taken down by Amaze. 1-1 in this grand final. Mello all by himself, 1 versus 3. He's going to get shut down as well. My God, that was a big round.
Was that bomb being defused?
Let's have a look. Yep, it is indeed. Staying composed and picking off that kill. That's going to be 3-2 now to Epsilon. But let's not forget, Dragons already won that first map. They're 1-0 up in this best of 5 final.
So Epsilon at the moment dictating the tempo of this game, and that is why they're winning. Oh, unfortunately there for Jerd. 1-1. Epsilon could not hold on. I think we're going to go to a stopwatch. Wow, brilliant play there from Epsilon. Like I said, they did dig in. They did dig in, and it almost went horrifically wrong for them.
As Epsilon now go 2-1 up in this best of 5 grand final here in Cologne. Mark, that's fantastic, ambitious play from Amaze. He's destroyed the trophy system. He's got him tagged as well. He's going to have to challenge, and Jerd goes big with the cap. And this Epsilon lineup are just destroying Dragons right now. They just do not look the same team that we saw play against Millennium. They are going to really need to dig deeper if they're going to come back. And
Jerd!
The accuracy right there. Oh, they have so much work to do. They're going to try and come back into this. It's not looking good if you're a Verfügung fan right now. But this is not looking good to be the best. How? Goes big. Jerd gets 3 as well.
Jerd, the monster.
Can he make it 13? He's got it tagged. Teammate challenge. Excellence gets himself a 2-piece. It's a 1 versus 4 situation. It's going to fall with Verfügung. McGee goes down. McGee gets the kill. And we have our European champions, ladies and gentlemen. Some of the best semi-final games we've ever seen on this game.
I am delighted to say that I'm here with your Call of Duty European champions, Epsilon from Ireland. That was an incredible final match. How are you feeling right about now?
Oh, it feels amazing. Feels amazing. We won the map. We won the match 3-1. The first map they won, they smashed us. But we used that as a warm-up map. We sort of knew they'd come in with motivation after winning the previous game. And yeah, we won the next 3 maps comfortably.
Amazing. Now, Epsilon's been making a name for themselves this weekend, going about their business pretty quietly. You've been very modest, but you must be overflowing with confidence now going into the World Championship in LA.
Definitely, we're a lot more confident. We came to this tournament hoping just to qualify for Hollywood, and we did that, but we just took every game as it came, and we just ended up winning it, so it feels great.
Fantastic. Well, all the best for Hollywood. Congratulations, gents. That is it from Cologne. These are your Call of Duty European champions, Epsilon from Ireland. They will be on the plane with the rest of the European qualifiers to LA in April for the World Championship and a shot at that $1 million prize pool. A huge thank you to ESL for hosting such an incredible tournament, and also to David van der Haar and the team at Treyarch for their incredible support. My name is Graham Boyd. I'm Xbox Live's AC Bongos. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in Hollywood.